everybody, and welcome back to Calmsden Farms here for the Bake a Cake Challenge with me, FarmerWillieB. So what have we been up to since the last episode? So we got, I did a couple of contract work, and also did my cornfield. I've changed some of my productions. Some of them are on selling the greenhouses due to the update from Giants, which allowed us to only have 50 pallets in total on the map. So I've done some on distributing, some on selling, and I've managed to take the honey pallets over to chaotic cereal production, and now finally starting to do the cereals. There's a bit of a change log to the stage 3 side of things, where we had to fill up 2 of the curtain ciders, which are down here in the miscellaneous section. We had to lease 2 of these and fill both up, and I think it was 56 pallets you can get in each, but that has been changed now to just 1 trailer and 40 pallets due to the update, which hopefully the Giants will fix soon. There's a bit of a uproar about it, so hopefully they'll get that sorted very soon. So for now, what we're going to do is, I wanted to actually jump over to my grass field here, potentially thinking about buying the next field beside it. See how we're getting on with this. It's needing lime, needing ploughing, so I'm not going to be ploughing it because it's... So I'm thinking of buying this field here as well, just to get some grass. And I was watching a video from, I think it was Bruce's Gaming, the manure factory. I've got a lot of straw, 250,000 litres I think of straw down by the biogas plant, and I was thinking about getting the manure factory down somewhere and putting the straw into that to get manure. So just see if I can find it now. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? There you are. So it's only 20,000 from the video. When I was watching the video, you get a lot more manure out of the straw, so we'll see what happens. So for now, we've got a contract on field 16 to do, so we need to go to the shop, so we'll go and get some more fertilizer. I was thinking of getting solid fertilizer silo and just filling it up and then just getting the fertilizer from there, but I decided, I'm not going to worry about doing that. I could just go to the shop and get it. It's not too far. So our oats are growing well, so I'm happy with that, and I'm looking forward to trying to get a couple of the harvesting contracts started. Got the tool height for harvesters mod, which will allow me to harvest the field to the speed of the harvester, but mainly I'll only do the fast harvesting to the speed of the harvester. I'll only do that when I'm trying to get fields done for contract work off camera, but on camera I will probably just raise the speed up a little bit, rather than say driving at 6 miles an hour, I'll drive it 10 mile an hour if the harvester will allow it to go fast, that fast. Some harvesters, I think you can only go 12 miles an hour. We may just stick at 12 miles an hour. So we're not going to be going way out of the realism, the realistic harvesting. It just excuse me, sir. No, this is not for sale, I'm afraid. You're going to have to you're going to have to go on the local adverts. I think I saw one for sale, a farm away down the road in that direction somewhere. So you have a nice day. So we'll go and get some of this fertilizer. I need to get rid of the bags. I need to get rid of this stuff because I'm not doing any lime. I've got this as my herbicide, so I'll keep that, and I've not really done much with this silage additive either at the moment, so I need to get rid of the lime bags. I think they contribute to pallets on the map. I'm not 100% sure. I think they do, because the last time when I tried to buy the bags of fertilizer, it told me there were too many pallets on the map, so I need to think about getting rid of them. So fertilizer, I've got 2,000. It takes 10,000, so I'll just get 7 of these. I like to keep the fertilizer spreader filled, especially when I'm doing big fields, because otherwise I'll be doing more and more trips to the shop or having to load up a trailer. Sorry ma'am, it's not for sale. I know there are adverts on the shop, but that's not the one you're looking for. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope the weather's treating you well also. I'm really wanting to get another episode done as well on my new series on Maple Farm, but I'm wanting to incorporate the precision farming onto it, so I'm kind of just practicing along with that to see how it works and everything else. I know Farm Sim Snowy is doing a lot of the precision farming, getting to know the ins and outs of it basically, so I'm watching a lot of his videos just to see how the precision farming is working, and yeah, it looks interesting in 22. It's not too much different to what it was in 19, but it's looking very interesting. So I'd really like to incorporate that into the Maple Farm series and have it as sustainable farming. But there's a lot to do on Maple Farm, so there will be a lack of content at the moment for Maple Farm. Maple Farm videos won't be coming out as frequently, but they will be coming out, but not as frequently as I was hoping. But I did do a recording on Calmsden Farms before, when I was moving pallets and I was doing other jobs. Excuse me. But yeah, some problems arose with the recording and it completely messed it up, so I decided, nope, I'm going to start again, and here we are. So I'm actually really hoping to try and do a live stream at some point. The only problem I have is I don't know how strong my internet will be for it, but I will give it a shot. When it will happen, as I say, I'm hoping soon. So yeah, just I may do the live stream for Calmsden Farms. I may do it for a video on Maple Farms. Come on, you can get up this hill. Come on. You're not that weak. I'm really enjoying this Landini, by the way. I like it. I like this Landini. I like the style of it. I like the shape of it, and it's got a good bit of power on it. Not the most powerful tractor, but it's powerful enough. I think I'm on field 16, haven't I? Yeah, I am. Yeah. I mean, I've been playing this game for nearly 190 hours on this map. This is the longest I've ever played a map on Farming Simulator. Yeah. I mean, before, when I was playing Farming Simulator 19, it was a case of, I would just play the map for a little while, and then it was just playing on my own, and every so often the map would get a bit boring. I had, you know, I didn't have anything to strive for on the maps, because obviously I wasn't doing recording. But yeah, once I was watching a couple of people doing it, and I thought the two I mainly watched was Mr. Sealy P and Daggerwin, and they were doing these role play series, and I was thinking, you know, I couldn't do that. And then when I started to get notifications for other people's videos, I started watching them, and yeah, the one that I really stuck out to me was RustyMoneyGaming. When I started watching him and realized that he's not scripted anything, and he's just talking as talking excuse me, talking just generally as he's playing, and just explaining things as he's going, and none of it was scripted. And I thought the difference between RustyMoneyGaming and the Mr. Sealy P and Daggerwin was incredible, and it gave me the thought then that, you know what, I could potentially do this if I just start the game up, make a video and just talk. And yeah, ever since watching Rusty, this is, well, since October last year, I started doing the videos, and yeah, the whole farm sim community was amazing. It really was. They really stuck out for support, and, you know, gave me the encouragement to keep going with these videos. As I say, I don't know how long I'll be able to do these videos, so I'll just do them as I can, and a lot of people are enjoying them, so I'm happy with everybody watching the videos. And I know myself, with a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of people may make a video and put it out and be like, oh, I only got 2 views in a week, and I'm not gonna do this for like only 2 views in a week. But what you've got to remember is that these people in the farm sim community, not only do they have the real life situations that they're in, people work, and, you know, people have real life stuff to attend to, be it their own real farms, or looking after their children, or spending time with their family on holiday. And I am missing bits. Hold on, I'm getting off track here. And you've got to remember, these people will eventually get round to watching your video, even if it's 2 weeks down the line, 3 weeks down the line. They will still watch your video eventually. It's, when you're subscribed to a lot of people, it's very, very difficult to catch up with everybody's videos, especially if you're making your own videos. So if you're planning on starting your own videos, I suggest that you go for it. Just go for it. Don't hesitate. Don't think, oh, nobody's gonna like my videos. And I was in that frame of mind too, where I was thinking, I'm never going to be able to do this. This is going to be absolutely silly. And once you're in the farm sim community, the encouragement and the support that you can get from these people is phenomenal. I mean, I know I message, I private message, I private message a couple of people now and again, just to ask for, you know, advice on, or if I have an idea. In 2019, but FS19, I did a collaboration video with RustyMoneyGaming, after mentioning something that was on his map. So we ended up doing a little collaboration together. That was really enjoyable. It was great fun. You know, I've messaged other people with ideas I have for my maps, and asking what they think, if it's a good idea, and it's that kind of encouragement, you know, that actually makes you want to do this kind of thing for the enjoyment purpose of it. I'm not doing this to be monetized or to start making money on YouTube. I'm not doing that at all. I'm doing this for fun. I'm happy with getting the comments. I love the constructive criticism. I love that kind of thing. And when you get people who come into your video, watch your video and say, awesome video, really enjoyed it, here's a bit of advice, here's a tip, you know, you would then be able to incorporate that into your next video, or a video further down the line, and this is the encouragement that they give you. It's not a case of that people will put you down because you did something wrong. You know, if you make a mistake in a video, then it's a mistake. It can add humor to the video, or it could trigger someone to say, right, this is what I would do next time. So yeah, I would definitely, if you're new to my channel, I would really consider subscribing to my channel. I do like to share the love with everybody. I like to subscribe to their channels and help them out. But yeah, I would really encourage you to pick up that controller, keyboard, mouse, whatever you're playing on, and give it a shot and see how you get on. So we are 52% complete on this field. We are going to finish this field. Hopefully 3:15 in game time, and I've reduced that game time. I don't know why. Hold on a minute. Just turn that game time up a bit. Back to 5 times. So we got a few mods have been dropped yesterday, but not anything that's jumping out at me to download them. So unfortunately, I was looking at the old grain mill for doing the, I think it's oils, I think it is. It looks pretty interesting. I like that kind of aspect of the old style farming, so it may be something that I'll be looking into for a map at some point when it comes out. I'm just waiting for all the old equipment to come out. So, you know, I'm hoping, like with Maple Farms, it's got a lot of fields, but they're not all small fields. But it's a great starting map for me on the small farming side of things, because I really do enjoy the small farming. I love Calmsden Farms. This is the first map that came out, and I love this map. I really do love this map. It is absolutely amazing. And from what I'm hearing, the Oxygen David is working on another map, so that is going to be absolutely awesome to see that map as well. So I can't wait to see what that map looks like. But I'm trying to avoid having too many maps downloaded onto from the mod hub, as unfortunately my No Man's Land file wouldn't load, which really aggravated me, because that was the survival challenge from Farmer Envoy Extreme, and I was enjoying that one. And yeah, it kind of corrupt. I don't know why it corrupt. I don't know what happened. It just wouldn't load. So I had to, unfortunately, uninstall that, and yeah. So what my next plan is, once we get the cereals done for this challenge, and I'll need to pay off the loan that I have, and have 700,000 in the bank, and then that is this challenge totally completed. And then what my plan is then is to move on to the baker's dozen. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And now we got the new donut factory as well, so we can use that now as well. So we're almost done with this field. 82%. You do get quite a good bit of money from these fields, especially the fertilizing contracts, and then some of the harvesting contracts you get. I mean, I did see a sowing contract for potatoes, which was 98,000, and I was hooing and hawing about it, and I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. When I did the sugar beet harvest, it took me 3.5 hours plus just to harvest that field and sell everything, and I'm not. And that wasn't in-game time either, that was real life time. Right, just thinking what the next plan of action is going to be. We'll check as we're in April now, may check our calendar, not the calendar, but the price fluctuation chart, and see what can be sold just now, or if there's anything that can be sold just now that'll be profitable. I'm just waiting as well for the biogas plant with the digestate so I can get that sold at the slurry yard. I can't remember when the best time is to sell that, so probably check that as well. Probably be near the end of the year, I would imagine. And see what kind of contracts we have as well. I know I've got sowing contracts there. I'm not sure what the sowing contracts are for, but there we go, that's that one finished. So we'll go in and we shall collect on that. Let's go back up here a minute. So 22,983, so we'll collect that. There's the sowing contract there for corn, 41,000 on field 30. That's a big field. That is a big field. Right, let's have a look here. So I've got soybeans that can be sold in June. Actually, June's supposed to be the highest. The corn, I don't want to be selling that. Sugar beets, I have got sugar beets there, but not a lot, enough to put into Snowy sugar mill. 10,000 litres of milk, which I can sell because the dairy's full. It's 204,000, I beg your pardon, I said 250. 204,000 litres of straw, which I could actually get put into the... Why did I do that? Put into the manure factory if I put that down. Where are we now? Slurry, 428,000 litres. Is that because it's in the biogas plant? What was that? Oh, fast composter. Okay. Is that 49,000 litres? Where's the 490,000 litres coming from? Is that a glitch, or I don't recall there being that much in the extension, because I got rid of it all. I sold it all. Well, I sold it all. I moved it all up to the biogas plant. Or did I move it all up? No, because I don't think I did move it all up, because the biogas plant only holds 70,000 litres, I think it is. So how are we doing over here with the cheese? So there's another thing as well, cheese. So see what the selling point is for cheese. Farmers market is sitting with the price going up. The best time to sell is in January next year, but if I can catch a price that's above 3,000 in July maybe, I think by that point I think this will be filled up, because I got to be careful of the pallet limit. I am just wondering if, just check the cereal production here. So chaotic cereals, go down to this one, all the way down at the bottom. So honey raisins, right. So for the honey, I've only got 3,643. Don't know how much I'll get out of that, but hopefully by the time that empties with the honey, there'll be enough pallets from the honeybees to put more in. Maybe it might be worth putting a fourth one in. We'll see. So I'm going to drive off down to the cow farm, and I shall see you guys. In a moment. Right, welcome back, everybody. So earlier on in the video, I mentioned about I did a video before this where it kind of got completely messed up, and I moved the honey pallets from here down to the chaotic cereal production. I ended up leasing the TLX autoload. Although I know I said I probably wouldn't go down that route of the autoload, but I'm not buying the autoload, so I'm not going to be using it all the time. The only reason I did that is because I still keep getting this glitch where I put the pallet on the fork and it just starts wobbling like crazy, and then it just kept flicking the pallets down to the other end of the darn shed, or shelter, should I say. So yeah, I was getting a bit frustrated, so I just went and leased out the autoload and just used that to move the pallets. So this was probably not the smartest idea ever, but I thought, well, it's under a shelter, it should be quite good. Probably could have done better picking the pallets up from this direction, but since I've got the bees there, that wasn't going to work. So for now, we are going to possibly buy another one of the beehives, which is only 19,000 anyway, so it's not too bad. It's not overly expensive, and I'm thinking of putting that here beside this one. Just want to make sure it doesn't get stuck into the wall. So I'll put that one there. Hopefully it didn't change too much of the terrain there. Perfect. So now we've got 4. Just try and get this filled up a bit. That pallet spawn point is the biggest one I think I got. Which was that one, 24 pallets. So yeah, I don't think I'll get 24 pallets on that at the point of moving them. So there's not much else happening at the moment, unfortunately. I have got the chicken coop, one of the chicken coops that needs feeding, so what I'll do is grab my trailer here and we shall fill it up with some sorghum, because I have plenty of sorghum. I've got 18,000 litres of sorghum. I'm just wondering as well about selling cows and stuff. These ones are 31 months old. Reproduction is low. I think that's because there's not a lot of conditions for them. Some of these cows are, you know, only a few months old. The Angus cows are 28 months. They're going to be almost 3,500 each once they reach a certain age. So that's a lot of money, a good bit of money coming in there. Some of these are, like these ones, 31 months old. I want to sell them, but I don't want to sell them at the moment because some of them are still quite young. So yeah, because they're still quite young, some of the other cows it take quite a while for them to hit the reproduction side of things. So now I think, if I remember, I can't remember if I put the sorghum is in this silo or if it's in the other silo down by the chickens already. I've not got anything in the silo at the cow barn, so right. Oh yeah, it's here, right? Sorghum. There we go. So we shall go and feed the chickens. Long way back, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too heavy to take up that slope. Seems quite heavy. The crop destruction on, I got to be careful I don't run over my crops. I've done it a couple of times before, so don't really want to make that mistake again. I've got a lot of manure as well that could be moved over to the biogas plant as well, turned into digestate, so I'm going to need to try and get that done as well. Bit of a bumpy road, that. Yeah, I'm really hoping this tractor makes it up that hill. Not sure what kind of vehicle or equipment I'd like to buy next, or attempt to buy next, as I need to get obviously moving the pallets and that from Chaotic Cereal Productions. So I've got the tractor back at the cow farm there, which normally would be up at the chickens anyway, so I don't need to worry about moving those pallets. I was planning on putting the liftable pallet mod back on, but I can't do that at the moment, as the pallets I already have on the map, for instance the cake and that I have already stored, will disappear. So I'm not going to put that mod on at all, and the only time I would put that on is if I sold out all my pallets that I have and there was no pallets on the map. Because when we were having problems with that mod, it was respawning pallets. So for instance, if my greenhouse or say my flour mill was full of pallets on the spawn point and there was no more storing, so you would move one and then another one would automatically appear, then you would keep moving that same one, and it just kept repeating itself and filling in the gap. So I could have had 1,000 litres stored waiting to pop out, and then once that 1,000 litre pallet came out, that would be it finished. There'd be no more pallets coming out. But as soon as I moved that pallet, another one appeared. So when I removed the mod from, you know, I unchecked it before. All the pallets that I had stored, everything I had saved up that were there when I was using that mod, all disappeared. So I don't want to be making that same mistake again. So we'll get the chickens fed. I'm having a good mix here because I've had wheat in here and I've had oats in here, and well, they're hungry. That was probably the lowest one. I'm not sure if do animals die in FS22? I'm not 100% sure if they actually die, because I've never kept them long enough to find out. But if anybody knows if the animals do die, please leave it in the comment section below for me. That'd be great. Love the sound effects. The sound effects are really good in this game. You just hear that trailer lifting and lowering back down. Awesome, so that's the chickens all looked after, they're all fed. I don't actually know how old they are, actually. We've got 7 months, 12 months, 20 months, 9 months, 12, 7, 20. So they're not too old, so we're doing good. We're doing good. I might need to try and think about getting some straw sorted out for my cows. Excuse me. And I've got £100,000 on the loan, if I remember rightly. Yeah, 100,000 on the loan. I got to get that paid off. Wait for some cereals to be done. That probably have some pallets in the morning. So here's hoping that works out. So I'm going to leave it here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing so you don't miss any of my uploads. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and until next time, bye for now.